Hello, I'm Alan Josias, a student from Southern New Hampshire University, and I'm working on a project called Making a Healthcare Organization and a Managed Healthcare Organization Goal. This is an outline to be talking about or to be covered during this presentation. I will be describing the major function of healthcare management, describing some management style, and even showcase some of the strength and weakness of healthcare management style. So the overview of healthcare management we have is that healthcare management is the professional that gives leadership and direction organization that provide personal healthcare services. This creates change in both direct and non-direct care settings, and it include activity and administration that are at the heart of business side and healthcare. And for this process, the providers spend their days managing and coordinating healthcare services in clinics, hospitals, and even nursing homes. So there are several major functions of healthcare management or management in general. These include planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and even controlling. Planning is a process which involves deciding in advance what need to be done, how, where, and who will be involved in the process. Some activities that are associated with planning are defining goals for the company future direction, identifying resources that are needed, and even timing or time frame for those activities. Organizing, here we have this blend together physical and human resources, and even developing productive relationship amongst them. Through this function or through organizing function, people are able to define the role positions, the job related, and even coordination between authority and responsibilities. And some of the activity associated with organizing have identification of activities, classification of grouping of activities, assignment of duties, delegation of authority, and even creation of responsibilities. We have staffing. Staffing is the process of finding the right person and placing him or her to the right position. Some of the activity associated with staffing, you have estimating manpower in terms of searching, choose the person and giving the right praise. We have the requirement, selection and placement. We have training and developing of employee or admitted employee. We have learning relation, performance appraisal, and even promotion and transfer. We have leading. This is the use of influence to motivate employees to achieve organization goals. This involves leading, guiding, supervising, motivating the employees to perform their job efficiently in order to attain the goal. We have the last but not least function, which is controlling. This function involves comparing the actual performance with the established standards, finding out deviation, if any, and even taking collective action to ensure that activities are going on according to the plans. This process of checking whether or not the proper progress is being made towards the objective and goals and acting if necessary. Some of the activity associated with controlling, you have established performance standards based on the organization objectives, measures and report on actual performance, compare results with performance and even standard, and even take collective or preventive measures as needed. So management style is more about particular approach that managers go about to accomplish their goals. Those are the methods used by people in managing an organization or group of people. So the first slide is directing. This is all about providing context before launching into activity. It is all about stating clearly what manager expect, how those expected activity should be done, and when it is due and its deadline. So for instance, like this person in aid who read an organization which aimed at defending the rights of women and children, and always she told her employees to develop habit of working independently without waiting for supervision. She requested everyone to accomplish his planned activities and report the basis. We have delegating. This technique where a group of readers assign project or assignment to their employee and give them free rein to work. Peer understanding, guys, in this scenario is a project coordinator at GIS runner, and he works with 10 employees who are field officer. Those people are mandated to report to peer on their basis, and peer assign them activities along with due date for them to complete the task. Those people are one to choose when to work and which activity to complete, but keeping in mind the deadline for the whole project. We have discussion, which is where the manager go about completing the activities. It contains the ways they make decision, how they plan and even organize the work. Currently, Shing is a managing director of Empowerment Development Organization, which help vulnerable children to access education and food. And she always asked her employee to develop habit of working as a team and support each other in terms of ideas. And he organized and established a system of preparing, conducting weekly meetings for staff members to reflect back and figure out the achievement and challenge along with the strategy to handle them. During the meeting, they discussed all issues regarding to the success of organization, and she acted like a facilitator of the meeting, and finally they get a list of the achieved things and the list of activity to be looked up in the next meeting. So some strength and weakness of management style. When you delegate your manager task to one of the employee, you essentially create in your employee to perform that duty you normally do. This means that when you delegate something to your employee, you are creating something like a power in your employee. So on the side of weakness, for the elective, the manager don't exchange ideas with team members. This is very bad things. Delegating certain managers tasks to employee does not possess a risk to business, since a person who does not know as much about the business as the owner do may not know the best way to accomplish tasks that the owner normally do. Some employees also may create more confusion that clarity via the discussion methods. So after seeing this, as a conclusion, management style take a task only focus and think to make most of the decision for the department. Thank you for watching this video. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel for further information or further video. Thank you.